Yeah, yesterday class we discussed that point. So today class will go for the first point is like we have yesterday class we define the variable like ID equal to 1001, name equal to something like that, and the salary equal to like 10,000.45. We define the data types like that. ID equal to ID name and equal to salary. For the string interpolation we written there console.log of console dot what? Console.log of double quotes backticks are. Backtick just you can write the employee ID. What is syntax here? Dollar braces ID. Next one is what? Employee name. Dollar braces name. Dollar braces and what? Name. Third one is what? Employee salary. Dollar braces. We write the salary. That's yesterday class what we written, right? Good. See, yesterday class we defined the variables ID, name, and salary. But we didn't define we have some keywords like the let is there, let and where and const is there. Let where and what const. So guys, in JavaScript we have the let keyword. Keywords are predefined words which is having some fixed meaning. A let is there, where is there, and what constant is there. Coming to let, if a variable declared as a let name equal to the let name equal to let name equal to what? Prathan you can write like that. See let keyword you can do. See if we define the let is not a data type. So let is not a what? Data type. Let is basically representing the scope of the variable. What variable? Scope of the variable. See, previous next classes we'll discuss about the functions. Functions means what? One block of code. Assume that one block of code is there. Like that, we are writing the multiple blocks of one block of multiple blocks of multiple blocks. If a variable declared as let variable, let is used in the block scope. So we can use that variable only within the block. We can use that variable what? Only within the block. See, let is we use that variable, use the let variable, use the variable within the block. Within the block. See, what is the block I will tell you? Just remember that one block is there, multiple blocks of code is there, but the let variable can be used what? All the blocks are within the blocks. Let is used within the block. Even if you declare the variable as a constant, that is also used within the block only. The const also used within the block. Constant also used within the block only. That is like you can declare let me declare the constant. Constant date of birth equal to and date of birth equal to something like 25th July, something like that you can write that. 25th 09 and 2001, something like that, you can write a date of birth. So constant variable means the variable can be used at what level? Block level only, but the value cannot be changed. See, let variable used at what level? Block level. The value can be, tell me guys, the value can be what? The value can be changes. The value can be changes means what? Let the salary you take. Salary is a fixed constant. In future, maybe salary change. Let salary change, right? 10,000.45 like that. So guys, let is we can use the let variable what within the block. Within the block, let variable use what within the block. The value can be changed. And constant also use what within the block. Within the block, I think we have the pawn number, right? So we take the pawn number means what? Pawn number is changed. Pawn number is fixed. Pawn number fixed means what? You can take the what the constant, right? Constant means what? The value can be changed or cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. If you take the Aadhaar number can be fixed or changed. Fixed. And if you take the pi value is what? 3.14. Fixed or changed. Fixed. If you take the data per is fixed or changed. Fixed, right? It is all we can define the what the keyword constant. Constant means what the value is fixed, the value cannot be changed, right? That can be used at what level? One block or all blocks are one block within the block we can use. So let where is representing block level variables. What variables are block level variables. And we have the third one is where keyword. So if we declare the variable variable, just you can take the company name. Company name is Satya. This where can be used in one block or all blocks means you can use all blocks. See guys, like JavaScript, you have the multiple blocks. Let and the constant, we can use that variables only within the block. We can use what? Within the block. What about where keyword? Where means within the block, all blocks can access all blocks can access where keyword. Where value also can be changed. Where value also can be changed, right? Use within the block, the value can be changed, cannot be changed. The value cannot be changed, right? cannot be changeable. Where means what? One block or all blocks can use. All blocks can use. All blocks can use. The value can be changed. The value can be what? Changes, right? Like that, we have the let, var, constant. See guys, but in real time, frequently we use only let and constant. So var is outdated keyboard. Where we are not using in the real time. Real time is all about like the variables can use at only block level. One block you can use at variable. Second block another variable. Third block another variable. It's not like one variable can use at what all the blocks. So let, var, constant. These are the data types. Like keywords are. These are the keywords representing like scope of that variable. Scope of that variable, right? But yesterday class, are you define any let to var constant or directly variables? Yesterday class we written directly variables, right? See, if you define the variables directly, guys, without scope, by default it is taken as a var keyword. Right? By default, what keyword among? By default, it will take what? It will take as, tell me, by default, you will take as what keyword? Var keyword, right? That is like, by default, it will take as what keyword among? Var keyword. But there is like, three blocks like, let constant, let is there, constant is there, and what? Var is there, right? We let to var and what constant. If you want, let me ask the ChatGPT saying that var is used or not used in the real time. So you ask like we have the let. Tell me guys, let var constant. So here in real time, you can say here real time we are not using what keyword is your var keyword. We are not using var. Like that you can ask. Then he will give the like the information. See guys, this one is like yeah, you are right. In modern JavaScript in real time production code in the sense live code, var is but mostly avoided. Mostly avoided. Developers prefer what let and const because they are safer and more predictable. See guys, var is the old approach. Initially we have the var function scope. Var is what old way. Avoid function scope can be refreshed updated because variable posting is let is use what scope block scope can be updated and within the same scope, right? Constant is what preferred by default block scope. What scope here? Block goes cannot be assigned, cannot be reassigned. So total we have how many keywords? Total we have three keywords. One is one is what? Let, var, let, const, var. Let is what level? A block level. Value can be changed, cannot be changed. Value can be changed. Constant also block level. Value can be changed, cannot be changed. Var one block, all blocks are all blocks. That is value can be changed. By default, what scope is there if you are not defined the scope? If you not define the scope, by default scope is what? By default scope is a var, right? By default scope is what? Var. By default scope is what? Var, right? Yeah, that is called let, let, var, and what about constant. Right, 2 points. Points kind of. Let is variable is use the variable block scope. Okay, what's the default scope? By default, we have the var constant, right? Which value cannot be changed? Constant. Which value can be accessed when all blocks? Yeah. Yeah. Because I'll stop writing. Listen. Hey, you know, core Java functions are there, right? Do you know functions, right? What the function will do? What the function will do? Reusable code. Okay, fine. Functions reusable code means inheritance what? Not reusable. So yeah, this is my script.js file I'm going to write. My script.js file. My script.what? JS file. Okay, fine. I think this is the you have the my script.js file already. Fine. So guys, what is the purpose of the functions? What the functions will do? You know, core Java methods are there, right? JavaScript functions are there, right? What the functions will do? Functions. What the function will do? Perform the operations, right? Okay. Functions are used to write the logics. Functions are used to write what? Logics. Inka? Functions definitely used to write the logics. Functions are used to tell me guys write the logics. Nice. Functions are used to write the logics. Inka? Neon type. Functions are used to write the logics. That's it. Functions are used to write the logic. Tell me some functions here. What functions happen? Let me go for the login function, right? Login function is there. Let me go for the addition function, right? Addition function is there. Let me take the greet function, right? Let me take the what the function in here? Bill calculation function is there. Bill calculations function is there. Like these are the functions, right? What these functions will do? Functions are used to write the logics. Okay, functions are used to write the logics. Point one. Inka. Functions are used to write the logic. Okay, next point. Huh? Functions are used to write the logics that I accepted. Next line. Next line is what? Functions are used to write the logic. That's it. Call the functions wherever you require. Yeah, you can call the functions. When you call the, why you are calling the function? You call the function. By calling the function, what we should do? Hey, Naresh will tell the answer. Stand up, Naresh. నేను మళ్ళీ నేను రేపు రావు నేను రాలా మొన్న వచ్చినావు మళ్ళీ రేపు రావు ఫంక్షన్స్ ఏం చేస్తే చెప్పు బట్ ఫంక్షన్ వేరు ఫంక్షన్స్ ఆర్ యూజ్డ్ టు రైట్ లాజిక్ ఇంకా పెర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఒరే అదే కదరా లాజిక్ అంటే ఇంకా ఫంక్షన్స్ ఆర్ యూజ్డ్ టు రైట్ ద లాజిక్ పెర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇవన్నీ ఓకేలే కానీ రైట్ ద లాజిక్స్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ వాట్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ come to the class one day, second day absent, again come to the class. That is instruction. Here I Okay, fine, guys. Sit down, sit down. Hey, functions are used to write the logic. You don't stop that word. Basically, like if you take the addition function, if you take what function? Addition function. Addition function can take the arguments, right? What is this arguments you are calling? This is the arguments, right? Function write the logics. Function can take the input as argument. Hey, see guys, I have one function. I have some logic. You call my function, you give me the inputs. Give me what? Inputs. What inputs? Nothing but arguments. Inputs nothing but what? Arguments. And I will do the calculations. See guys, you are writing a printf statement, console.log statement, right? Real time, we never write the print statements like that. Printf statement, system.out.println, and you are writing if else if SOP statement, right? That we never write in the real time. What the functions will do, like I have some bill calculation function. I will take the inputs as arguments. I will take the input as an argument. I will return the output as a return value. Right? నా దగ్గర function ఉంది. I will take inputs. I will calculate. I will give the output. I will not print any data because I am function. I am not printing any SOP statements like that. Who are calling my function? Who are giving inputs? So you are giving the two inputs. I calculate. I will give the output. You are giving different inputs. You are giving what? Different inputs. What I will do? Calculate and give the result. You give me the different inputs. Calculate and give the output. You give the functions can take the input as what? Arguments. Functions can take the input as what? Arguments. Functions can take the input as argument, guys. And function give the output as a return value. I will return n1 plus n2 like this. Function means you should tell the answer like that, not reusability, not like performing, greatness, high complexity, low usage, general purpose language. It's not like that. Functions are used to write the logic. Function can take the input as argument, output as return value. So that I can understand you are good at like what? How to pass the inputs and how to hold the return values. What I told, tell me? Terminal is very important, guys. Functions are used to write the logic. Function can take the input as arguments. Input means what? Arguments, right? Output as what? Return value. He will print. I will not print any data. I will calculate. I will calculate and what? I will give the return value. I will give what? Return value. To whom I will give the return value? To whom I will give the return value? To whom I have given the return value means the person who is going to call that function. Who is calling that function? Who is called? You call my function. You are giving inputs. To whom I will have to give the return value? The person who are calling my function, right? ఎవరు కాల్ చేశారో వాళ్ళకి అవుట్పుట్ ఇస్తా. Who are calling my function? I will give the output to that person. Then tell me what the function will do. Functions are used to write the logic. And function can take the input as a return value, input as a argument, output as what? Output is the. I have the logic. You call my function, you give me your input. I will calculate, I will return what? Output, right? I'll return what? Output. Guys, that is a function. Functions are used to write the logic. Functions takes the, tell me guys, takes the inputs as a, as a arguments. And the function return output will come. The function return the output as take the input as what? Arguments. And the next one is what? Return the output as what value here? Return value. Think like inputs means arguments. Output is what? Return value. Output is what? Return value. See guys, I'm going to write one small function here. The function you can declare using function keyword. Function and what? Greet function. See guys, this is my greet function. Any arguments I'm taking here? No. It means there is no inputs. There is no input. There is no input, guys. Just I'm writing the console.log of. There is no output also. Just I'm writing print statement. I'm writing. You call my function. Just I'm giving the welcome message. Message guys, yeah, welcome message. What the function name here? Greet function. The function declared using function keyword. Function name is what? Greet. Then you can write the console.log and you can write the welcome to. Tell me guys, welcome to what? JS classes. JavaScript classes, welcome to JS class. This is my first function. Okay, this is called function declaration. Function greet is what? Function declaration. What is this one? Function body, like my function implementation. This is called function declaration. This is called function body. We can say implementation. The third one is a function calling. Let me call the function. Go for the third one is what is here? Function what? Calling. Tell me guys, what function I need to call? Greet function. Greet of like that. So this is called what? Function declaration. This is called what? Function implementation. This is called what? Function calling. So every function contains how many parts? 3 parts. Tell me guys, every function contains contains how many parts here? 3 parts. What are the 3 parts? Tell me here. One is the function declaration. Declare the function. Second one is what? Function declaration. The second one is the function implementation. Third one is what is here? Function calling. Three elements we have. Declare the function, write the body, call that function, right? Good, that's it guys. Then this is my script.js. Go for the first.js here. In the first dot HTML, let me write what? MyScript.js. Now you right click and open with what? Live server. Once if you open the live server, we can check the MyScript dot what file JS file. See guys, what we written just welcome to what classes? JS classes, right? Exactly. Guys, come to the file, right click and what? Click on the inspect. You can go for what? Console. In the console, you can check the output. That function is called and function is printing the output. But the output, tell me guys, yeah? Welcome to JS classes. That's all. The function declaration. Function contains how many parts total here? 3 parts. One is the declaration, implementation, calling. So here any arguments are there? No. Any return value is there? No. Just printing the message. Just printing what? Message. Guys, let me write the one more function. Function, just let me write the say hello. What the function name here? Say hello. Say hello, guys. I'm expecting the argument is a name. So what is my function name here? Say hello. Expecting how many arguments? One argument. See, who are calling my function? You give me your name. Give me your name. Guys, just let me write the message like, console dot what? Log off. Write the backticks here. Welcome to, tell me guys, welcome. Just you can write the message. Hey, just you can write the data is what? Name. Nothing but what? Hey Ratan. Tell me guys, welcome to TCS onboarding. Welcome to TCS, right? That's it, guys. Just this is also just printing the message. Any return value is there, just printing the message. Printing the message. See, guys, this is my second function. What the function name here? Say how many arguments it is taking? One argument. Just I'm using that argument, I'm printing the message. Hey Ratan, welcome to TCS. Now you please call that function. Tell me what the second function you have to call? Say hello. Say hello is taking how many arguments? How many arguments, ma? What's the argument here? Name, right? Simply can pass your name here. Just let me pass the Ratan. That's all, guys. Now, first example, greet is any arguments are there? No. Second one is contains one argument. The second one contains what? One argument, right? Okay, fine. Let me run this code. You can check the output. The second one you got the output hey Ratan, welcome to TCS. That is like taking the inputs. Taking what? Inputs. The third function you can define. Just tell me guys, I am writing a function. The function name is called addition function. Addition is generally taking how many arguments? Tell me. 2 arguments. Let me write the n1 comma what? En2. N1 comma what? En2. See guys, first 2 functions just I am writing the directly printing message. There is no return value. Directly console.log, directly console.log. What the third function I will do let me take the let result. Guys, let me go for the let result. Then let me write what result equal to n1 plus n2. A first 2 function I am directly printing the message. Third function I am not printing any message. I'm printing or not printing? Not printing. Then you can write the result equal to n1 plus what? En2. Then you can go for what? I'm going to return that result, guys. Going to return that result. Return. Tell me, guys. Go for what statement? Return. Wait, return what? Result. That's all. First 2 functions just I'm printing the message. Third function I'm printing. I'm returning the result. Return the result. This is exactly what we use in the third function. First 2 function greeting message is okay. But real time we have the logix. Logix means what? You need to go for return statement. Go for what statement? Return. Add is expecting how many arguments? 2 arguments. Then it is doing what? Is calculating the result. After calculating the result, he returns what? Result, right? He returns what? Result. Tell me guys, now you can call the addition function. Tell me how to call the addition function. Addition. Expecting how many arguments? Hey, like that, what function you are calling? Addition. You please check addition is taking how many arguments? How many arguments it is taking here? 2 arguments. I am passing the 10 comma 20. What's the n1 value now? N1 value N1 is a 10. N2 is the N2 is the 20. I called function. But this function is printing the data, return the result. Return the result. So here I am calling the function. Calling what? Function. You call the function. What the function is doing? Function is printing the message, return the value. What this function is returning? Result, right? That function returns what? Result. You call the function, guys. After calling the function, just you can hold the result. Tell me guys, let what? Just you can take the result like that. Hey, right side, what we are doing? Calling the function. What the function we are calling? Tell me. What the function you are calling? Addition. Passing how many arguments? So right equal to right side, we are calling the function. Left side, what we are doing? right side function calling, left side holding the return value. What the return value? What this function is returned? What is that function is returned? See guys, always you call the function and he returns some value. You want to capture that value. We have to capture the value. See guys, after capturing the value, just let me print the data here. Console.log of. You write the backticks. Tell me guys, the addition of what? Two numbers. You write the dollar braces. What you have to print guys here? Result. Okay, that's it guys. Just you can come to the application, check the output. Now you got the output is what? Addition of two numbers, how much? 30. Like one client is calling the addition like this by passing the two values. Assume that another person is calling the addition. Tell me guys, how to call the function here? Addition. And another guy is passing how many values? 10, 20, 100, 200, 100 and 200. What we should do? This is the function call. This is what? Function call. After calling the function, what he will do? Store the value because he written the value, right? Store that value. How to store the value? Left side. Let me go for what? Then previously you can take the result to 1 and as printing the result to 1 because the first person is calling for result to 1. The second one is what is here? Result. Then tell me how to print the data here. Console dot what? Log of addition of two numbers. Like that we can call the function. This is called what? Result. Hey, first time we are calling the function by passing how many inputs? 2, which is like 10 and 20. Second time we are passing the values of what? 100 and 200. Now let me run this code. Now we can check the output guys. Addition of two numbers how much now? 300, right? Like that we need to handle the functions. Very, very powerful functions in real time. So right side is what? Calling the function. Left side is what? Storing the value. Enough of one more function I will write down. I will write one more function. You do one thing. Let me go for the product bill calculation. Tell me how to define the function. Function bill calculation function you can type. Bill what function? Calculations. Bill calculation expecting what is the argument? Tell me. Bill calculation means I expected what? Product name and the product price. See, I have the function like bill calculation. I'm expecting inputs what? Name, price, and you can write the quantity. I'm passing what? Quantity, right? Like that. Tell me how to calculate the bill. Let what? Total bill equal to price into quantity. Then you can go for what? Return. What I written here? Total. That's all. That is like function, arguments, return value. Then you please call that function. Tell me what function we should call now? Bill calculation function. Okay, fine. Bill calculation function. Expecting how many arguments? 3 arguments. You pass the 3 arguments. What are 3 arguments? Tell me. First one is the name. Name, let me pass the sugar. Sugar is the name. Second one is what? Price. Price is 25 rupees. Third one is what? Quantity. Quantity, let me pass the 4. This is what function calling. By passing how many inputs? 3 inputs. What are 3 inputs? Name, price, quantity. What we should do after calling the function? Store the return value. Tell me return value should be what? Left side. Left side, how to store the return value? Let what? Total bill. Total bill 1. Just let me take the bill 1. Just you can write the print statement. How to write the print statement? Console.log of. Tell me guys, your total bill. Your total bill amount you can write like bill amount is. Tell me we can write what? Dollar braces. What bill amount you have? Total bill. That's all. Now we can check the output once. You got the total bill is how much you can say? 100. Yeah, you got the total bill is 100. That's it. Hey, you call that function one more time. Tell me how to call the function one more time. Bill calculation is there. Another guy is passing the function like tell me some product name. What the product name? Sugar and passing what? Salt. Assume that I have the 100 quantity required. Sorry, 100 is the price. 100 is the price and you need the 50 quantity. That's all. This is what function? Oh, this is what? Function. Function call. Then what we should do? Store the return value. What he returns, store that value. Let you can write what? Total bill 2. Total bill 2 equal to just you can write the console.log of. This is what? Total bill 2, right? Exactly. Hey, that's it, guys. The total bill 2 we got the output like what output amount? Total bill 2 is what? 5,000. Hey, that is called functions. That's all. Declare the function, you check the function name, how many inputs are taking, what is return back. Remember the purpose of functions? Functions are used to, functions are what? Used to write the logic. And function can take the input as argument. Function return the output is what? Return value. Right? That is called function test. Every function contains how many parts? Three parts. What are the 3 parts? Function declaration, function implementation, function. Take that point. What is the purpose of function? What is the purpose of functions? Hey, one by one, yesterday example this one చూద్దాం. Yesterday example తీసుకురాము. త్వరగా టైం లేదు. I have to leave.